Don't grow bitter. Grow wiser. I see a lot of women who are single growing bitter in this period. Don't do that. Don't listen to all that stuff about the dating pool having pee in it. Maybe it does. All right? Don't go to public pools then. So I have taken a fabulous nap. I got up, I shampooed my hair, and we are currently deep conditioning it using one of those fabulous bags I got from Walmart in Atlanta when I went this past summer. But it's time for me to get it together. I figure I'll do some meal prepping tonight, close enough to Sunday, just in case I want to go to my little two-step dancing class or something else on Sunday. So what time is it? It is like 10 o'clock at night, y'all. Yeah, that nighttime nap almost ended up being an into the morning thing. But nonetheless, we're here now and we're going to do some cooking. So here we go.
I would like to get to know if I could be the kind of girl that you could be down for. 'Cause when I look at you, I feel something tell me that you're the kind of guy that I should make a move on. And if I don't let you know, then I won't be for real. I could be wrong, but I feel like something could be going on. The more I see you, the more that it becomes so true. There ain't no other for me, it's only you. I wanna be done with what you're going through. I wanna be done. I wanna be done with you. Done with you. It's true. I wanna be done. I know anybody's gonna be lonely without the reason they got someone to care for. Maybe all you need to show that you cry on. If that's a fact, then I'll be more than you ever could dream of. If all you need is the time that I got plenty of, I'll dedicate all my love unto you only, baby. I wanna stay by your side, keep it to cool you up, and let you know everything will be alright. Oh yeah, yeah. I wanna be done. I wanna be done. I wanna be done with you. No matter the time. It's true. I wanna be done. Got to be done. I wanna be done.
I said 5 in the morning, I wake up to fight for my earnings. Fear in my mind is a warning. Pray to the one you're relying. I've been wandering all day. I tried to be fine, but I can't be. The noise in my mind wouldn't leave me. I tried to get by, but I'm burning. From behind, my mind it runs. All these thoughts of trouble me. Fighting to give up my pain. Fighting to be on my lane. My mind running to the other side. When it's time to leave my life, then it tries to take me out. Tell me what I need. My yeah, I really need time now. I need to free mind now. I really need mine now. I need to free my mind now. I really need time now. I need to free mind now. I really need mine now. Yeah. This is the peace that you cannot buy. Send me a love that you cannot mix. One is the joy that you cannot waste, and the other one is price that you cannot fix. This is the peace that you cannot buy. Finding a way where you cannot see. Man with this system you cannot break. I need to find relief. But behind my mind it runs. All these thoughts are troubling. Fighting to give up my pain. Fighting to be on my lane. My mind running to the other side. When it's time to leave my life, then it tries to take me out. Tell you what I need. I really need my love. I really need need to free my mind. I really need your love. I need to free my mind now. I really need your love. I need to free my love. I really need your love. Just let me free, freer than the open mind, farther than the eyes can handle, freer than the ocean now. Yeah, yeah, just set me free. Now I need to find relief. Set me to the open sky.
Sometimes I add a little extra boost to my ride or die with this as I am. I love it too. I love the smell of it, if nothing else. I'll tell y'all what, I did my, did I miss products here? I expected all to look a kind of whitish tone. But I tell y'all what, I feel like, I cut a lot of my hair earlier thinking, okay, I'm ready to really let the gray grow in. I don't think my gray is really ready to grow in. Like, it's still super sporadic and to me just unattractive. We don't like that. Anyway, I'm not really here to talk about growing my grays and all of that. But I tell you what, I look back at my video. I hate it when I forget to brush through my edges. And what I mean by that is y'all can see that I have a pretty good sized forehead. So a lot of times what I'll do is I'll brush some hair like this because I'm kind of training it in this direction. Looks like I need to cut my edges a little bit. But I'm training it in this direction. And the thing is though, I always need to kind of break it free, brush it out basically, so that it doesn't look so harsh. If I forget, because you know, I do it at night. Every night, I don't know about y'all, but especially for people who are putting products and stuff on their edges, I think it's important every night that you kind of rinse some of that out and put moisturizer back on there. I have a natural 8 head. It's not from a receding hairline from wigs or any of that. It's just a natural, since I've been a kid, 8 head. But I see a lot of times, I think some women have a bit of an 8 head just because they don't put restorative products on their hair. They just, you know, do the edge control, they do the wigs, they do the got to be and all of that stuff. But I think if you're doing all of that, you also need to follow up routinely and recondition your hair. Anyway, this ain't a hair video, even though I'm doing my hair. This is actually me sitting down. Y'all know how I do. Sit down and chat with y'all. Y'all help me get through my chores. When I tell you I got a basket full of towels that need to be folded. I don't know if we're going to fold that before this clip, after this clip, next video. I don't know how it's going to do. But I do know when I get to folding that basket, y'all going to be with me. You'll see me give my hair a little gentle tug too as I said it. But anyway, I just wanted to involve y'all on an interesting conversation that I had. I have a girlfriend who is, which she and I are at different points of singleness. Like, she's been single for decades. I haven't even been single for a decade. I've been, in my mind, it depends on how you look at it. So I don't think I've shared this, but prior to the contractual legal demise of my marriage was over for me. And I was checking out, doing all the things I needed to do to move on. I stay dropping some, don't I? But anyway, with that being the case, I feel that I've been single longer than I actually have been single. I've only been divorced a couple of years, but I've been single for several years. So she and I, again, are at different points. She never really saw a happy time in her marriage. It was more of this is what she felt she needed to do. This was the person she felt she needed to do it with, and so she got married. I had more love for my ex than that, so she and I kind of don't relate on that level. That being the case, she's never been really fully romanced. She's never really been in love. She's never had, a lot of the things. And can you imagine that, being married, having kids, but never knowing what, that genuine romantic love is like? That's kind of heartbreaking. But that being said, she and I are on different ends of the spectrum. I find myself genuinely enjoying my singlehood. I enjoy the peace of it all. Now, some of hers and my experiences are similar in that she and I were talking, and there's that period where sometimes you walk into the house and you have to gauge the temperature. I feel like that's a polite way of saying it. You have to gauge the temperature of the house. An impolite way and a more accurate way of me saying it was I had to walk in and see what kind of attitude is this mother gonna have tonight. You know what I mean? If I didn't even say the curse words, I still thought them. I was like, is he going to be on one? Is it going to be, because it's just a weird thing. Here's what, and I've never gotten proof of it or validation of it. But like I said, I was checked out of the marriage long before I was actually gone from the marriage. I feel like to a large extent, so was my ex. Anytime I come to a place and space where I kind of wonder, is there some cheating or something going on? Is there some, I feel like this, I'm a very reasonable woman. For me to even wonder it, it means something's going on. And that's good enough for me. I haven't always wondered it. Haven't wondered it with every guy. Don't wonder it to the extent that I'm going to go through your phone and check it out. Just the idea that I could be in a relationship, and most certainly a marriage, where I don't feel completely sure and completely secure already tells me there's a breakdown of the marriage. I don't have to go looking for confirmation in all the things. It was at that point that I checked out. So it's different for her. She actually had confirmation. She got the, hey, Barbara, this is Shirley phone calls and all of that other stuff. And even still, good girls don't get divorced. She grew up in the church, things like that. So she kind of felt obligated to stick it out. I don't think there's anything wrong with a person who chooses to stick it out, but I'd much rather it be that person's choice as opposed to that person's obligation. And she felt obligated. He was aware of that, and I feel like he took advantage of that. He was like, oh, you sticking through me with that? After that, of course, I squirt myself in the face. But if you stick with that, hey, I got a boatload of more junk to dump on you. And he did. And so it's just hers and my experience are very different. Let's just say that. But she and I were talking, and again, we still found commonalities. And some of the things that she's never experienced, the romantic part that I told you about, are things that I can help her with. Then there are things that I haven't experienced that I can help her with. Like, for some reason, she and I are on different ends in terms of tranquility in the house, right? Y'all will notice my house, I play music in the background. And oh, I'm so sorry. On my last video, I played that music a little too loudly. I was working from my earphones, and my earphones are noise reduction. So they were reducing the noise of the music while upping the sound of my voice. So I didn't realize how loud that was playing. Drop something else. But anyway, she's not used to the quiet in the house, whereas I am. My house is very quiet. And at night, it is like drop dead silent. I 100% love that. It's just, I love that. And she's not used to it. For me, I think another reason I love it is because, she also raised children. But, in raising my daughter, silence was an like, what has she gotten into? And your ears would perk almost like a dog. You felt like your ears were turning in all different directions, trying to pick up sound. she's not used to that. She doesn't like the silence. She was like, as soon as I come home, babe, I'm turning on TVs, radios, I'm doing all the things. No, not me. I talked in my last video about how when that battery fell, I knew exactly where the sound came from. I knew it was a foreign sound. It did not belong, and it was time to investigate. It wasn't no, oh, let me just see if I hear it again. No, I want to know why I heard it the first time. So that's the kind of silence and stuff that I enjoy. But that's not her world. And so, she and I were just talking about the beauty of peace. And I think she and I have viewed this thing called singleness completely different. Whereas to me, the silence is, I don't know, it's not even, it's peace for me. Like, I can't even phrase it right. But for me, the quiet is peaceful. And the peace speaks way louder than any loneliness that I've ever experienced. I've only experienced loneliness when I was actually in a relationship, living with someone, in a marriage, living with someone day in, day out, and still not connecting with that person. That to me is lonely. But being by myself in my peaceful little house, that is so not lonely to me. And I can't relate on that level, but I can say that I know she does not know anything about that. And so, excuse me, that's something that she and I have been kind of talking about and trying to relate to and connect on different levels with. Bless her heart. But we were talking too about what we did identify on, which was gauging the temperature of the house, walking in. What kind of mood is he in? What kind of mood do I need to be? How should I be ready to receive? And that stuff I do not miss. Oh my gosh, I don't miss that at all. And I don't think I knew. Where's that hair coming from? Whoops, got tangled in there. I don't think I knew so many other people could relate to that. To how, in most sayings you say the woman sets the tone of the house, but I firmly disagree with that. I very much come in on chill mode. In fact, that is my default setting. I'm always pretty much on chill mode. I get hyped about specific things, but just coming in, no matter what kind of day I've had, I guess too, because to a large extent, I've had kids report to me some of the most heinous things that sometimes I can't even get into. But as they're talking to me about those things and reporting them to me, I have to keep a still face. I have to make sure that I don't, impart biases and things like that. So, yeah, I guess I'm just used to being on chill mode, not having an affect in a lot of ways. But when it comes to love and enjoyment, I live out loud on that. When it comes to being excited and hyped about a specific thing, oh yeah, I'm very much on that end. When it comes to someone being upset or trying to get a reaction out of me, I'll activate deadpan. Activate still face. I don't even look confused. I don't bother with any of that. So I guess for me, living with someone who was constantly, it seemed, trying to pull me into their emotions and pull me into their feelings. If he's upset, he needed me to be upset. He needed me to be on rah-rah. I need to understand what you're upset about first. Let me see. Because sometimes the things about which he was upset didn't warrant the reactions that he had. And I would not sign up for it. I would not participate in it. Not ask me how my day went first before you try to get me involved in being upset and angry. So yeah, that was different. Commenter, a subscriber I should say, said to me something that I thought was very poignant. She was talking about how broke men are in terms of I shouldn't say broke men. She was talking to me about how super nice some men are, and they're super nice because they're covering up who they really are inside. When I tell you that struck, I said, oh yeah, She hit that one dead on. I had to tell her, I hope we only have to learn that lesson, because she said she had to learn that lesson herself. But I was like, oh yeah, I hope we only have to learn that lesson once. Yeah, because that was in response to me talking about the guy I dated, Mr. Nice Guy. But yeah, that's the truth right there. I don't like it when people try to just drag me into their feelings or drag me into their emotions. I've heard people say, girl, she's a trip, that's why, she ain't our kind. We don't like her. We don't vibe with people like that, right? Ain't no we, let me see for myself. Now, I will say you don't get to treat my friend any old kind of way, and I'm cool with it. I'm going to seek understanding for that. I'm starting to feel like I might be all over the place on this one. But I guess I should say that in being single from a situation like that, I find that I'm not in that constant battle of trying to figure out what's going on with him or figure out how I can make something that shouldn't even be a thing, a better thing for him. Smooth it out, help him with his familial relationships and all of that. There we go, that's the right size. That type of emotional labor, I don't want to do. And I don't have to do. In our friend circle, we have other friends who are still married. And when she and I were talking about that portion of it, there was some head nodding like, yeah, they get it. They have to help their husbands, with their relationships, be it with their brothers, their aunts, their fathers, and all of that stuff. Mothers even. Oh, I can't stand a mama's boy. That's high on my list. Never again. But yeah, those are things too that we've discussed and talked about. And even my married friends know, yeah, some of that labor comes with that. When you're with a man who's loving and supportive of you, though, and whatever issues you might also have, it's worth that. When you find yourself distancing yourselves from each other and you still have to be that support for him, not so much. And so that's some of what we were talking about. But I was pretty much trying to encourage her to enjoy this time of her singlehood. And I say that to any woman who's single right now. Enjoy it. Learn from it. Revel in it. Grow from it. Do all the things that you should do now. Because if you're someone who's desiring to be a wife and desiring to have a partner, then you should be growing from all the experiences you have now. But be careful of how you grow. Don't grow better. Grow wiser. I think so often I sit back, I say nothing, but I see a lot of people a lot of women, I should say. I see a lot of women who are single growing bitter in this period. Don't do that. Don't listen to all that stuff about the dating pool having pee in it. Maybe it does. All right. Don't go to public pools then. Find yourself a nice private pool. Where are you going to find the private pools? Don't ask me. I'm single. Ask your married friends. That to me is more of a private selection. Your married friends may have already vetted someone or seen someone or done some of the legwork for you. Be careful too of who you get your resources from. Like when I just told you, don't ask me because I'm single, I wasn't just joking a little bit. Well, I was joking only a little bit. I mean that sincerely. I don't understand, and I ain't trying to knock nobody's hustle, but I have a hard time understanding all of these successful single coaches. Like I don't know. To me, it reminds me of when I would know people who would go to prison and they would talk about, yeah, I was talking to so-and-so and one of the things I did wrong was such and such. Hold on, let me get this straight because I'm a little bit slow. I ain't always sitting in front of class. You're telling me that someone in prison told you someone else was in prison where you went wrong and you're listening? Yeah, all right. Go ahead and listen. Excuse me while I don't, though. I think I'm going to put a bigger roller back here. Yeah, that's some, yeah. I try to mind my business. I really do. I promise I'll try my best to mind my business. That just sounds stupid. Didn't that sound dumb when I said it to you? But for some reason, it never sounds dumb. Because I ain't heard it from just one person. I've heard it from a couple people. Talking about where they went wrong. They made a left when they should have gone right. Made a right when they should have gone left. Whatever it is. What is with this one? We need a tighter snap. Is that the same snap I just pulled off? I don't think so. Yeah, that's a tighter one. Usually I sit down and we have ourselves a nice long discussion, but I don't want to talk for a long time on this one. Just a little 1-2 of what I was thinking. And we'll see how it comes out in editing. I'm not sure, but I think it's important that we learn from each other and we as women share with each other what we're learning. Because, I mean, otherwise, it ain't even just gatekeeping. That's just plain old hate keeping. Don't do it. So I hope I don't come across as sounding like I'm trying to lecture and all of that stuff. I promise I'm not. I'm just trying to share, you know? And I feel strongly about that. Never let it be said that I haven't shared what I've learned. Let's get dry. Good morning, y'all. I'm just trying to put on my final touches of getting ready for work. And yes, this is what we're wearing to the W2 today. Today is pajama day. And I have to put my fragrance on right when I remember because I hate walking out the door and I haven't sprayed yet. I have some in my car, but I'm being extra. Since I got on cherry pajamas, I have to wear my cherry fragrance, of course. It's the Dossier dupe Tom Ford's, what is it? Something cherry. Pop cherry, who knows? It's something along that line if it ain't that. But anyway, yep. So this is what we're looking like, believe it or not. And then, a couple of final touches. We're just gonna go with heart earrings because in addition to the cherries on my pajamas, which you all may or may not be able to see, they have hearts on them. So we'll just slip these in as well before we get ready to slip on out the door. What is that? Oh, okay, my pajamas are bulging. I was like, oh, I mean, we gaining weight, but not in that way. Me and nails. I've worn nails and then stopped wearing nails for probably a good month and a half or something like that. I know I didn't wear them in January when I was sick. Couldn't care less. But now we got them back on. Let's put that on. Those are my good morning blessing text messages you all may or may not hear as well. But yeah, here we go. Some reason I don't like them. But you know what? We almost out the door, so we're not gonna slow down for nothing. And then guess what she wanna wear, even though it don't really match at all? She wanna wear this. I doubt it. I mean, because it ain't like I have a white. I do have a red purse. And y'all get this, so. Okay. Work with me. I got this red purse. Actually, I think it matches a little bit better. So we'll probably wear this today. Still sitting there from when I wore it the other day. But y'all know how I talked to y'all before about how I lost a tag off of this car, the little car? This is a car now? Whoa, Kymberly. How I lost the tag off of this purse, right? And so I've got the tag, and then get this, from another purse, I took off the chain because the chain is what actually dropped the tag from here. I lost it one time when I was in Blue Room, and I just never bothered to put it back on. So guess who thinks about the chain, or the tag at least, all of a sudden? That would be me. Did I think about it to put it on that purse? No, obviously not. I know. I know this does not make a whole lot of sense, but here's what I'm gonna do. I have a dupe of the Coach purse that I like, the Kiss Lock, of course, that is forever out of style. I'm not out of style, out of stock. I think it's a classic. Let me just say that in terms of the style. I think this is, oh yeah, this is long wear, the whole thing. So we still on this purse. Then on top of that, I got the dupe cherries all off of Amazon. Everything you see here is off of Amazon. So I get the dupe purse, the dupe cherries, and a little chain just because I think it adds a little razzmatazz. So why am I about to add an authentic tag to a dupe bag? Don't even ask me why. Don't ask me why. But guess what? That's exactly what I'm going to do. And I think it's just going to do a little bit more. And this is so funny to me because I know a lot of people have an issue with dupe versus knockoff and all that other stuff. Come to find out, y'all. I tell you, that stuff that they were telling us out of China about how everybody wearing a knockoff, that had me in a chokehold. Was that last summer? I think so. Whenever it was, the orange fella dropped all them tariffs. But anyway, do y'all see how perfectly this actually matches? It's the right color because it actually goes with not the red of the purse itself, but the burgundy trim. So that's what they gave me the tag for, was the trim. I must have looked at that and said, oh baby, she ain't about to do one with that one. And it just adds a little balance and cuteness. Because at first I thought, hold on. I saw a short chain like this that I was actually going to put on this side because I felt like it needed a little balance. But I like the tag on there instead. And then we authenticating a dupe purse. Yes. Stop. I said yes. Yes, I hear the crazy in that. I do, and I don't care. It's cute. It's all cute. And y'all, it looks, I just be feeling bad about it on camera because it legit feels, looks. It does feel nice too. Let me just say that too. It feels very good. Somebody asked me before how it felt. Oh, that was my girlfriend. She asked me that in person. But it feels good. It feels like good leather, the whole thing. I have gotten used to pebbled leather with the little texture on it. And so, yeah, it's a different feel for me just because I wasn't so used to the smooth, but I love, yeah, this came together real cute. We're not gonna wear it today because doggone it, it ain't matching. But we're gonna wear, I swear I can't even make sense of it. As I said, we're gonna wear an authentic Coach without the tag because I got the authentic tag on the dupe, but y'all, don't worry about it, but we got this. Anyway, we getting ready to go to work. Let me stuff this with the goods. Don't forget my phone. I'll see y'all in a minute. So anyway, I got my purse stuffed, and I just need to grab one of my lunches and plop that in. I think we're gonna do the taco mac today. I said taco mac, but then I saw my salmon and decided to go with that. I like to eat my salmon sooner than later when I meal prep with it. But now we got lunch secured, bag done. Last night, got my packages from Amazon. Y'all know I said I was gonna order some new batteries because the battery I had before exploded. Go figure. So of course, that's how Amazon gets you. They get you on the side, you go looking for your one thing, and then you find a couple, 2, 3 more. So we might as well open up what we got. Oh yeah, I got some more of these. Let me get some glasses. Some glasses, Lord. I'm just saying everything wrong today. Get my scissors. I'm so happy. I'm really building my habit of putting things down and I'm lying. I'm building my everything. Is it gonna be a tongue twister day? Tongue twister Tuesday, I guess. But anyway, I'm building my habit of putting things away, not just putting them down. But I picked up some more readers. These are those progressive readers. I like that they each come with their own bag. So I got 3 readers, 3 bags, obviously. And this is a black and white leopard print. I don't know if y'all can see that. But anyway, I got a black and white leopard print, which is good because I have a couple of things that are black and white leopard. Of course, I can't open a bag. What do we care about? Do we care about saving a bag? Did I use it for something else? There we go, we got it open. But these are cute and they're progressive and they're also Blu-ray. So we like these. Oh wait, I don't think I knew they were all black and white leopard print. I can live with that though, because I've already got 3 pair of brown leopard print. But yeah, I was expecting 1 pair like this, and then I thought there were 2 that were brown, but that's cool. I'm not mad at it, because again, like I said, I've already got 3 pair. And I'm that person, I'm still working on putting things away, not down. But I read something, put my glasses down, read something, go get the phone, whatever. We're gonna add these to the purse too. And then I'll have a pair of black and whites at work. Because, you know, we like to be color coordinated. And I got some more nail glue. This is the brand I really like. But I've gotten this kind, and I saw where they have a brush on as well. I had never gotten the brush on. But I saw someone in their video talk about how brush on glue is better. I'm like, is it? Okay. I think what I'm gonna do is, you know, put a stroke or 2 of the brush on and then a dab of the glue. I feel like that'll be super secure. Oh yeah, I had to buy some more wired headphones for my phone because the ones I got before actually didn't fit my iPhone 11. I could have sworn it had the 11 on there, so I gotta return those. Oh man, I didn't really want them in white. I wanted black. They must not have had a black option for me to click. I got 2 pairs? Now why would I need 2 pairs? Obviously I have my phone. Let me see if these fit right now. Oh good, they do fit. And that's good. And oh, it says connect. Okay, we're not really, I was just checking y'all. Phones are too sensitive. And it has a microphone. So I'm like, oh yeah, we'll do some lives and all the things just for giggles and grins. I got everything but the battery so far. Oh, here it is. So this is the battery charger I got, and I went ahead and got a couple extra batteries because that was really concerning. And then not only that, but every time I turned around, it felt like this battery was dying. So trying to operate off of 1 battery ain't gonna get it because y'all know I'm a little long-winded. So how's that gonna work? But nothing too exciting here. It's just a tri-tray charger of the batteries. I got 3 batteries, so now I should be, there's no excuse, no rhyme or reason for me not to be charged up and ready to go. Only other problem is sometimes this camera overheats. What is this? Oh, this is that brush on glue. So I'm set now. Now I want to do my nails again. Although I liked this enough, it's cute enough, the cat eye and all of that stuff. I don't know if that's coming through. The cat eye is so sharp. I love the brand of nails that I use. But I'm not as crazy about the lavender as I thought I would be. And for years and years and years, purple has been my favorite color. But just like my sense of smell is changing, I won't say I don't still love purple, I do. Let me make some noise. Oops, I almost forgot the wipes that come with this. These are also good for my cameras and my phone. I like that to get clear images. But anyway, what I was saying was I'm not saying I don't still love purple. I absolutely do. Always will, I'm sure. But I find myself being drawn to more olives and greens and all the other things that once upon a time I was like, And as much as I love purple, I just look okay in it, so I don't really wear a lot of it. I tend to look better in red. I don't know what that says about my undertone. Probably that it's not a blue undertone, it must be a red one. Although in the winter it comes across as more yellow. But okay, this is so frustrating to me. Why do they not believe in just selling wall chargers anymore? Everything is always all about computers, computer. But let's see if my old charger hooks to that charger and lets me do what I do. So I got this teeny tiny short cord that actually came with this one that I had when I had just 2 batteries and one exploded. I'm still tripping off of that. So does this fit in here? Ooh, that'd be too much like easy, wouldn't it? Ooh, and it did. All right, let's see. Wait, why is it only charging 2? Put them all in the same way. Okay, there we go. That's cute. And it tells me how it's charging up. I think we're just gonna take that to work just in case I want to use this camera. And then the last thing I got is a clicker for like when I want to take pictures with my phone. So that's groovy, baby. We like a clicker. There we go. Look at this. We got a little time today before we head off to work. So we playing. Is it already a battery in here? Oh, yay, she good to go. So we ready to do some clicking. And we'll use that for taking my pictures. Apparently, when I take my pictures, I ought to edit my nose. Let me tell you, y'all gave me such a wonderful, warm response with regard to me not needing a nose job and looking fine just the way I am. And I truly appreciate that. The bigger message, let me stop and say thank you. Make sure I pause and say thank you for that. Truly do appreciate it. But the bigger message for me was that we just need to appreciate our beautiful black features, period. Do I really want the wristlet? And I don't. I was trying to put this on that holds it around your wrist, but I don't really need it like that. In fact, sometimes when I take pictures, cheese, I'm trying to hide that I have the device in my hand and the wristlet wouldn't work. But the bigger message for me with regard to that, how I need to snatch my nose, as she told me, is that I just want us to appreciate our beautiful features in general. Like, there are girls at my school, I have to talk to them, they're the older girls, and you'll see them walk by and they just hold in their lips. Why? Why are you holding in your lips? I see it less now, more so earlier when I started teaching, before other women started getting lip injections. And I need us to not keep being told that our features are pretty when someone else is wearing them. We need to appreciate them as we see them, because you better believe other people are looking at our features and appreciating. Like when she talked about snatching my nose, it just made me think of the contour on the cheeks that women do. And I'm like, how many black women do you know with absolutely no makeup have a little bit of a darker hue under their cheekbone area? You know what I mean? Whose foreheads are a little bit darker than the rest of their faces. And you see people doing the whole contour. Like, you can't tell me we're not naturally beautiful. And so I just feel like we all need to know that. And sometimes maybe we need a reminder of that. I don't know. But, and to the woman I presume is a sister, because that's mostly who watches me, who may not have known that or felt that. I hope she read y'all's positive comments and saw that, yeah, our black features are all that. But anyway, speaking of black, I need to get my black tail up out of here and go to work. That's what I need to be doing.